Alright, welcome back. Another episode of me making a village simulator game. Last episode, I was working on just ideas for stats and skills to make our characters, the villagers, a little bit, we'll make it a little bit more interesting, more role-playing like. All I did was type in all these different stats that we could maybe use for the game and also physical stats. So now the question is, how do I start implementing these things? These will be kind of easy to do. Because like harvesting, anytime you do the gather, which means when we come to like rocks, we need to have another action called mining, although it does pretty much the same as harvesting. We might need to think about how to do this. So let me just work on it. Since that's in my head right now, I'm going to work on how do we get these skills to increase just naturally. Now again, I have this thing called education, so this is also could help increase that leveling. Yeah. Alright, let's go to our AI actions. And let's see if I have a default one. So maybe every action has a public, what would we call it? A public, do I have to type in stat? I think I probably do like character stat type, and we'll call it the affected stats. We could also have a public character stat dot stat type used stat. I'm just trying to think, do we need both? It's a good question. Affected stats, use stat. Well, let's just say use stat, and then whatever your use stat is the one that's going to get affected. So let's do that for now. One of the things we could do, and then I would have to go through our based one, we could have this now, hold on. Use stat. Let's just say public boolean is use stat. And the reason why we're going to set to false, the reason why is this can never be null. It's going to have like a default, and the default will be the very first stat. And so we have some actions that aren't going to be using stats, like your action of sleeping. You don't got a stat that's being used there. So we want to set them all to false, and then I'm going to go in and change all the actions that uses a stat to true. And so in our base perform action, let's delete this. All right, affect our used stat. All right, this is where it gets a little tricky. If I go back to my, let's go under our stats. Let's just we have a base number. We have all this. We're going to have what's called a public int level. Is that what we want to do? I'm trying to think. Because let's say we have a mining skill, and every time I do the mining thing, it shouldn't just automatically increase it. There should be a progression towards it. So many times of doing the mining action, you would increase it. Which means I could either do this in two ways. Either I think maybe we want to say progression level, and then maybe public int max progression. All right, used for leveling up a stat. So then what it'll do is in our AI action here, we're going to say if is used stat. So if we're using the stat, we're going to say level, we're going to say, do I have an AI agent? AI agent dot stat controller dot character stats dot stats, and we're going to do our used stat dot progression is plus plus. All right. If now we could do this two ways. We could just simply take this, and let me go to my stat, and under our stat we'll say public void check level stat. So in here, if progression is greater than or equal to the max progression, we're going to say progression is equal to 0 again, and our base number is plus plus. So increase it by 1. Hold on now. Okay, we always clamp it. Yeah, so whenever we get the value, this is kind of I almost want to put, just in case, like get value. Just do this, but I don't think I can. Oh yeah, I can. That way it will clamp it. I should probably do it for all of these, just in case. Alright. It doesn't really need to return it. We don't really need the value of it. We just need it to clamp it. Alright, so that's that. So now go back to our AI action. So this is all you kind of need. Increase. Oh, wait. What do I call it? Check level. Let me just go back here. Progression is that. And this is increasing that stat. Alright, so that's good. So what I have to do in all of our, like here, we might say, after we perform the action, we can say base dot perform action. So that would do that. Building and building, do the same thing. Oh, sorry, doing that. Eat action, it doesn't need to, so I'm not going to. Flee from threat, gather resource. Let me just make sure. Well, it doesn't really matter. That's doing it. Gather resource. Undestroy is valid. Pre-plan. A lot of stuff we don't need anymore, so I'm going to delete it. Exciting stuff. We're already doing that. Go to job. Doesn't really need it. Make babies. Is that a skill? Yeah, well, no. Move to location. Nope, not really. Pick up item from ground. Not really. Sleep in it. No. Take resource from ground. No. Take. Alright, so that was pretty simple. So right now we only have like really two. Do I not have like... Ooh, hold on. We got a little bit of a problem. When we're in our building, so for example, when we're producing something, our agent is actually not doing, is he doing a, don't we? I don't have a, let me go back to my actions. We have pickup item, move, we have a go to job. Let's see what the go to job perform action is. AI agent enter building is equal to false. Building target is this. Work job is equal to target object component work job. Okay, that's an interactable. Work job is task is false. building.agents.remove AI agent. I think it needs to be here then. Right, so it seems like I think the way it works is kind of confusing. This says go to job, but really it's not going to job. It is, but it's actually working the job, and so it has a longer timer. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's where we want it. So now how do we hook all this up? Let's go to our prefabs. Let's go to our test agent. Let's go under actions. All right, so the build is use stat, yes, and it should be the build. What's the difference between building and crafting? Building is building buildings, and crafting is making weapons. Okay, so build. Then we go to our next action, the gather, and we're going to say use stat. We'll change it to harvest. Okay. Take resource from ground, take resource from storage, take, sleep, eat, make, go to work. Okay, so this is the tricky one here. This should not be based on the thing. We need to make this more dynamic, and we will do that in a sec. Pick up from ground, attack threat. We can say it's used, and again, this would be more complicated, but we would increase maybe the melee for now. Because this would probably be like attack threat with melee, attack threat with range. They would do two different things right now. This is just a regular melee attack, which right now none of this will affect anything in our games. We're just trying to get the level progression for skills. Alright, so how do we do the job one? Go to job. So here in our building, let's go to our buildings, objects, the building, and we're going to have a public, we're going to do kind of the same thing. Character stats, stat type, and we'll call it used stat. And then in our go to job, do I already have it up here? Yep. We're gonna do this. We're gonna say use stat is equal to building dot use stat. So it's going to change it based upon the building instead of the action. So when I go to job, we want to do use stat. Ooh, hold on. Yeah. Because this is only the go to job. So now in our prefabs, our buildings, blacksmith, you are going to affect the crafting farm. You're going to affect, where is it? Cultivating. House. You don't affect anything. Storehouse. Actually, this will. If you're cooking. Actually, do I have a cook? Ooh, I got to look at that. Storehouse, nothing. Torch, nothing. That's it. Yeah, so your farm is cultivating, your blacksmith is crafting. Let's see, what else? I was thinking about the cooking. So what action do we actually cook? And that would probably be the eat action. Hmm. Yeah. Let's see, where is it doing this? Check if there's food on the ground. Set up target from ground. Check if there's a target on ground. Check if there is food in the storage. Set the target object of taking. Well, how do I have them eating at the home? Oh, right here. AI agent is home. So we could, in here, if AI agent.myHome is not equal to null, then we would do the perform base. So that basically it means that we're kind of assuming that when they go home they're cooking. That's what we're kind of assuming. So then they would cook them. They would just cook it themselves. Yeah, let's just do that. I'm trying to think, like, in The Sims, what happens is, yeah, a lot of times the Sims are cooking for themselves, but every once in a while, like a Sim can just cook a platter for everybody. But I think for now, let's just leave it like that. Like they would just go home and cook, and their cooking would get better. In Rim World, you usually have your cook do all the cooking, and then that food is getting stored somewhere. And we could set it up like that, but I think for now, let's just do this. I'm going to say used for cooking stat at home. Alright. So if I go back here and I go to my actions for my AI and I go to my eat action, we want to say use stat and we're going to change it to cooking, which is right here. Okay, so far we have all of that. Now let's try to display, I think, some of these. Let's go to our managers in our UI manager, and where we have the show character stats, let's add some. don't think I need this. Let's just start with our harvesting stat. Oh, you know what? This is already showing all of our stats. Here, let's see. Let's see what it does. Let me play it. Let me click on our dude. Whoa, look at that. All of those stats. Nice. Here, let's maximize it. Play maxed. Alright, so it can be a little bit larger for you. Let's click on our AI. So let's start gathering things and see if this... It's not going to. What am I thinking? It's not going to. Let's stop it. Stop. Come on. You gotta set these things up though. That's kind of the problem right now, but let's go to our stat controller. Or is that under character stat? I guess it's under stat controller. Right here. And so now we gotta do all this stuff. Let's loop through for each, see if I can remember how to do this. For each key value pair, we're going to say character stats kind of comma float, I believe. And we're going to say, oh wait. Hold on, what? This isn't a dictionary. We don't need that. We're just going to loop through all of our stats. Huh, I'm not using a dictionary. Let me go to this. Go to definition. Oh, it is. It's a stat type and a stat. Okay. Just kidding. And we're going to call it stat. Item, we'll call it stat. And in the collection of our character stats dot stats, so that will dot stat type, and then we're going to say stat dot value is equal to 0. Stat dot we want to say character stat dot key value key dot base number is equal to 0, and then we're going to say character stats dot max stat is going to be, let's just say 20, and then this will change all those that we need to be more than 20. So we'll say the base for our skills and things like that will be 20. Alright, now let's see if we can test this out. Oh, wait. Let's do character stats dot stats stat key dot max progression is equal to 100. So you gotta do 100 times in order to do it. All right. Do we have a boolean? Did I use a boolean that says is leveled as the stat? I don't necessarily think I need that. No, I'm not using it. If I do have it. No, okay, so good. So that should be everything, I believe. Let me save it. Let me come back here and let's test it out. Let's just test it out. And we're going to try it with the harvesting. So just click, just start gathering a bunch. Let me click on you. Now let's cheat. By cheating, I mean just going here and changing the max progression right here to 2. So then we have to do it twice in order to level up. Alright, start gathering things, and let's just see. Gather a few more things. Let's see if the harvest goes up. Yep, we just saw it. 1. Alright, so we have a leveling system for our skills. Now they don't affect anything, but we got it. We definitely have it. Cool. Yeah, his harvesting's at 3. Let's just test it with a farm and actually the building skill as well. Let's get some lights here. Oh, did they die already? Oh my gosh, guys, come on. What you dying for? Do I need to cheat for that too? Let's see, hunger decrease rate is 500 now. They're dying from hunger. Let's try that again. Let's click on one of them. Start gathering a bunch of stuff. Gather some food. Sounds good. Let's do all the gathering. Speed things up a little bit. So our harvesting stats going up. Let's now let's build a couple torches. One there, one there, one there, one right here. Let's gather some more things. So you can see his, let's see if his building stat goes up, because this will be the second thing he builds. Just make sure that that's working. Yep, it went up. Let's go, let's go to building a farm. Let's see if the farmer will. Look, their health is going down. Why is their health going down? Jeez, you guys need to eat. Why don't they go eat? Why is their health going down? I need to check that. Let's gather some more berries before they die. No, you're dying. I need a little icon that lets me know that I've already clicked these things. They are going to die again. Are they not eating? he's building. And someone's going to be a farmer now. Since I took away the bug with the missed thing, now his hunger went up, didn't it? So I guess they are eating. I don't know, I'm kind of confused. Do I have any more berries? Oh, there's a berry there. Maybe he'll eat now. He's taking it to there. Let's see if he eats. Get those berries to the thing. Quick. How many do you have to take? Okay, well, why don't you go and eat? What is the condition for eating? Because it's affecting our health. Oh, he's doing something. He was sleeping probably. No? What did he just do? I'm confused. I should probably do the debug thing. It's interesting. His health isn't going down anymore, though. His hunger's not going up. Let's just pause it for a sec. Let me click on my villager. Actually, I'll pause the simulation. I cannot see. My current goal is to take resource 2. Okay, let's speed things up. What's going on? Okay, the frames. Let me close this. Alright, I need to get rid of that debug. Well, I'll take a look at that off camera because, you know, probably need to take out some of these debugs right now. But I'll take care of this off camera. Where's the I can see thing? AI agent. Let me go there real quick. Alright, right here. Delete this because we don't need to be spamming that anymore. And then let me go here real quick. Yeah, I'm just not sure why they're not eating. Let me just gather. Let me click on him. Oh, look what happened. It's saying it to 20, the max. Hold on. That's why. Let's go back to our AI stat controller. Oh. So that's why. I was like, why are they? I don't have the max set. Okay, let's do that there. Change this to sleep. Let's change this to hunger. Change this to desire baby. Change the courage. Change change the attack. Change the defense. And change the attack damage. And then yeah, so now we should let me go gather. So there, now that's set correctly. All right. Well, that's pretty much all I got for today. We got our little stat system. I just want to test out the farming. Hey, what's going on? Okay, we didn't have enough wood. Alright, let's test out the farming. It would be under cultivating. Yep. Boom, we got it. Let's test out the blacksmith. Oh, we don't have the blacksmith anymore. We just got the torches. Alright, this is cool. This is cool. That doesn't do anything, but we got a leveling up system for our characters. Alright. And it's so fun to watch them walk around and do nothing. Alright. Thanks again for watching. I will see you next time.